Previously on Are We There Yet?
Oh. Hey, put me down. Put me down.
Right, to stress him out, look, I'm trying to have a cigarette break. Chris, come to the back of the car.
No, it's fine. Third gear. No, you're just pushing my body with some nuggets.
What it is.
We know partially what we're doing.
No. Stop.
I'll see you later, dickhead!
Okay, Chris, you loot.
Taking me into the woods, I'm scared.
Come on, John. Go on the mooch.
Stop. No.
Oh. Damn, look at the map. It's great. Savannah, gotta be so boo. It's Boomba. Got you. Go.
How do I get up?
You have to rub it a bit harder. See, but the thing, there's no actual markers to show. Oh, there he's gone. Bye, George.
How did I get here?
All right, Chris, we might be able to function for a while now. Beer, what every man needs. No, you have a problem.
Fuck you, bitch.
How the fuck did you get back here?
Get out of here.
Ah!
What?
Put me down.
Yoink!
Fucking swirly whirly. Get you ready in that fucking toilet. Do you know what? You're gonna be with me while I shit.
Waft it out. Oh, you threw me out the window, you twat.
On the dad pod.
Oh, that's your dad bod. Right, hold it. Hold it right there. No, keep hold of it. Go up. Oh.
Hit the bullseye.
Hit the bullseye. Okay. Right. Hold on. We have a problem. I hear vehicle things, and it's not me or you in the driver's seat. Why is there a grill instead of a pedal?
Let's go.
Right, Chris. AJ. Oh, hold on. We actually do have a manual. Oh my god, we have a map. John. Right, we can wait for Chris to catch up. Why are you winching us, John?
Not me.
Oh no. Good fucking Chris. Right, we need a winch away from the fucking tree after John was driving. What are you doing? Fuck it. Fat bastard, move out the way. Right.
Big thing.
Oh!
What you do?
I don't know. I'm trying to winch. Have you got the front attached to something?
I don't think this is working.
No. Why are we sideways? I attached the rear winch.
Yeah, someone touched the...
How will we? We somehow had a tree in us. Right? Why isn't the fucking rear was meant to be attached, you bastards? Pull. So it can get us away from the tree.
But why is the front one attached?
Well, who's reattached the front one?
Not me.
Chris is fucking giggling in the corner.
Run away.
Well, let's fucking go. I'm in the driver's seat. Second gear. Here comes the rocks. It's fine. We'll get to John. Third gear.
Target acquired. Do it.
Bye, John.
I'm just letting you know I had hold of a hammer. I've not got hold of it anymore.
Well, you have to find it, John. We need to repair somehow. Especially how much health we seem to have on this screen right now.
Have a dugga.
We have a what now?
Dugga. Left a bit.
No one's on the steering wheel. I'm just winching.
Oh shit. Need a piece.
Fine. I'm trying to level us out. Why do I hear a winch again? For fuck's sake. Christopher, we need words. Turn around.
No.
Need words. We need words, Christopher. I can't talk to you face to face while I'm holding you, so I'm going to have to talk to them cheeks of yours. What are you doing?
Oh, I found some gold.
Get off the fucking... I'm walking home. I'm fucking walking home. Right, I'll give you uppies. Uppies. Come back round here. Give you uppies. No. No. Back round the other way. Uppies through the window. No, uppies through the window.
Yoink.
Right, I've told you. Right, uppies through the window. There we go.
Right, I'm getting to you.
So, what do you wait for John anyway? Fuck this shit. Doesn't matter anymore. Go.
Got loads of
Go back.
that. Oh, I can see it. I can see
don't
it.
drive.
Why don't drive?
Burgers aren't on the grill anymore.
I saw you. Wait, I saw you.
I've stopped.
So you don't eat the raw burger.
Oh,
You twat. You know what? This makes life easier. Do you know what? There you go. Let's go. We've given him some cowbell so he sleeps for the journey home.
Oh no, we lost the burger out the window. You're not eating anymore.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck? Where's the dog gone?
Ah, look at our RV. It's like that one out The Simpsons, isn't it?
Ready or not, nature, here we come!
We've got further than we've ever been before. Keep it going. At this point, we may as well just stay in first gear. Get off the winch! Look how far we're going. Look how far we're going. Chris has the winch. Chris, put the winch down.
I don't know what
You're
you're on about.
forgetting I can screen watch.
can you close the window? It's a bit cold, isn't it?
I will turn this RV around. Premium government training, no smoking. I know there's subtitles coming up from that cassette tape, but I've turned stuff off. Ooh, scrap metal, scrap metal, scrap metal. Who's stashing metal and burgers and shit in here? Hold on, right. Throw the burgers over there. I have bear spray. I found bear spray.
That does not make me confident in this game.
Are you eating raw burgers again? Fuck off. There he is. He's legit just face down.
That's the way I like that.
Right, can I get him? Can I get him in? Nope.
We'll just drag him.
Just no, you didn't attach him. Oh wait. Oh, what the fuck is
This
going
wind's
on?
doing.
Right, reset the wedge. Right,
That's right.
let's ride. Let's ride.
Do you want to trust me in doing this?
Hold up, it's not dragging him. I need the winch controller.
It'll
well.
drag when it's at full level.
It's fine. I'll pull a bit of it. I can't see where he is.
Don't lay down.
He's driving quicker. You're driving quicker than the winch.
I'm not moving.
Fuck's sake, we have to go back and get him now.
Nope.
Ah! Right, don't jump whilst he
There's a bear?
drives. There's a bear.
Yeah, it's coming after you. Think back, it's up down the hill.
Where? Oh my god, there actually is a bear! There's a bear! Chris, there's a bear!
It's okay, I'm gonna keep driving.
Chris, I'm going back for John. At least I've got this breadcrumb string to follow. Just bear in mind, we have the bear spray in the RV, John. But I'm also... It's a good thing that you've still got this winch attached, because I can just follow it, but it's also... Keep bouncing about in between your crotch, so you might have some winch burns once you do get revived. I could revive you.
But it's no fun.
The winch is gone.
It's on the road again.
Baby, we're on road again. In all fairness, I'm surprised the RV's still alive, because if you look at the top... Oh, right, so the actual vehicle... Hey.
I'm here to help. I've lost Dingbat. No, I haven't. He's after me. I'm sorry. Go away. I'll do it. Ooh.
Right, go on, John. I'll throw you.
I've got the winch.
Reset winch. Put that tire...
Ah.
Did it go up there? Yeah. I'm sorry, Chris, but John is lost the ages. There's still
Dad,
something playing
you
on this
killed
fucking
me.
radio. Who
You
killed you?
killed me. You ran me over.
How? You were behind us.
Yeah, I rolled
Right,
under
very
the-
stable bridge ahead. Let's go.
There's a big bear coming towards me.
Again? It's all right, John. Come across the
Is
bridge.
Some of this
It's
rubbish.
eating me. It's doing.
Right.
I mean,
There's prickly
I think,
things.
I think
There's a fucking...
Dingbat. The Revenant
got the bear spray.
Get the bear spray.
I'm being the bear's doing something to me.
Ran out.
What's the bear
I
here?
don't. Yeah, there's a bear doing something to my dead body. I don't want to explain what it's doing, but I'm not happy.
Are you sure? You're not
I'm
happy?
gonna tell Ellie that you've been doing things with bears.
Yeah. Right,
You're missing your hairy friend Dingbat, and you just let a bear jump on top of you. Where are you anyway?
Listen out for the bear.
Ironically, I heard the bear the second you said that.
The bear's gone.
There you are.
It touched me in inappropriate places.
There you go. We are the best travelers.
Not the clip.
Right, go, John, go. I believe in you. Go. Go forth and multiply.
Bear?
John. Who's just attached some? Oh my God, these chairs spin. Fucking wee.
Oh no. Another bear.
Ooh. Chris.
Oh, look behind me.
Hey. Oh. Fuck you.
That's the
Power
winch to the
drill.
bear.
Power drill, bitch. Fuck you.
That's that winch to the bear.
We're about to lose the power drill.
Yeah, you bet.
Wait, winch is out.
I know.
Getting too old for this shit.